Meta recently announced a massive update for WhatsApp that would let you lock down your privacy by chatting entirely through a custom username, meaning you never have to hand out your personal phone number again. But within 48 hours of that announcement, the Indian government hit the emergency brakes. They issued Meta a strict directive to freeze the rollout immediately. Historically, regulators only step in after a bad post goes live. They demand companies take down fraudulent links or ban illegal accounts once the damage is done. Here, authorities are attempting to block the underlying architecture of the app before a single user touches it. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is treating a simple privacy upgrade like a massive national security threat. New Delhi has moved past simply policing individual messages. The government is now asserting the authority to dictate foundational software design. WhatsApp has over 500 million users in India. For its entire history, every single account has been strictly anchored to a mobile phone number. That 10-digit number is an incredibly effective anti-fraud mechanism. In the real world, your phone number is tied to strict know your customer data, like government IDs and banking records. Criminals have a very hard time operating at scale when their digital presence is changed to a physical, verified identity. A username model breaks that chain. When you replace a verified phone number with a custom handle like @coolguy99, you replace a physical home address with an anonymous P.O. box. It is highly effective for keeping your identity hidden in a public group chat, but it also creates a perfect cloak for bad actors. Right now, India is fighting a massive wave of cybercrime. Scammers are executing sophisticated digital arrests, fake job brackets, and investment frauds, relying entirely on layers of fabricated identities to evade capture. This chart shows the lookalike loophole. A scammer registers a handle like @helpdesks. Hiding the phone number severs the connection to verifiable data. You cannot know if the sender is at your bank or an overseas scam center. The username feature brilliantly protects the honest citizen from spam, but its underlying design inherently provides an impenetrable shield for organized crime. The engineers at Meta responded quickly, arguing they could patch the vulnerabilities of this new system without scrapping the feature entirely. They proposed proactive safeguards, holding high-profile public names so scammers cannot claim them, blocking identical character variations to stop lookalikes, and triggering warning cards when an unknown international contact messages you out of the blue. But under India's IT rules of 2021, platforms with this massive scale are classified as significant social media intermediaries. That legal status burdens them with strict due diligence obligations. New Delhi bluntly refused Meta's technical patches. Regulators argued that holding back a few celebrity usernames is utterly insufficient if the core design makes it easier to impersonate a legitimate business. This is a direct clash of ideologies. The Silicon Valley standard is to build a feature, release quickly, and fix bugs as they appear. The Indian government is rejecting that iterative mindset. They are replacing the old rule of you can build it, but you must mitigate the damage later, with a much harsher legal mandate. If it facilitates fraud by design, you cannot build it at all. This single directive is rapidly becoming an industry-wide standard. Sources confirm the government has already expanded its inquiry beyond Meta, sending similar legal notices to competitors like the Telegram app, which has relied on custom handles for years. The reality for global tech giants has changed. Accessing a market as massive as India now requires passing a proactive, state-level audit of your software's basic architecture long before you launch. At the center of all these legal notices is a harsh mathematical truth. Total privacy and total public safety exist in a zero-sum game. You cannot maximize both at the same time. Watch how this trade-off works on a simple balance scale. Every time a layer of anonymity is added to the scale to protect user data, a necessary layer of public accountability is violently pushed off the other side. For the average user, this regulatory battle requires a massive shift in habit. We have to stop trusting digital identities just because they look official on a screen. If these username features eventually navigate the legal hurdles and go live, you have to treat every unsolicited message as hostile. With sophisticated AI tools making impersonation cheaper and more convincing than ever, relying on an app to verify who you are talking to is simply too dangerous. We all want secure, private communication, but is state intervention into product design a necessary friction to stop organized cybercrime? Or do you believe a government veto over a software update is an unacceptable overreach into your personal privacy? Let me know where you draw the line in the comments below.